I'll show you quickly the settings available on the display. You turn it on by holding this power on button for 3 seconds. Then you see this. So as I mentioned in the previous movie, you have speed indication, battery status, the current power level. You have 5 levels here available. You can toggle between sport, eco and city modes. You have power indication over here, the pass power level given by you. At the bottom you can toggle between the measurements of the trip, the timer, the meter, pretty standard functions as on every motor. But there is interesting one, test tab, where actually you can check different parameters of the controllers, like voltage or the current. You can toggle between different windows. Here you can see the speed of the motor in RPMs, some data for the battery consumption, details, technical information for the drive, like what is the voltage registered through the throttle or torque sensor and pass speed. Here you can see if some sensors are engaged or not. Here you can see the temperatures. You can notice that there is no temperature probe for the motor, but since control is installed just next to it, and these values are the same. And then you can change some layouts, colors and so on. So pretty much that's it. You can change some advanced settings on this motor. In order to do this, you need to go to the advanced menu. So you do this by turning on the motor and holding up and power button till you get this screen. You need to type in the 1, 2, 3, 4 code. Then you'll be able to change the settings. Put this yellow tabs to decrease the brightness of the screen, so it'll be better visible for you on the movie. So you can change the unit level, system, sorry, rim size, light, and, regulate switching of the display, and then in device settings you can regulate some parameters of the motor. So let's go into this. So as you can see, you can change the throttle, pass counting, torque sensor, rim speed sensor, shift sensor. So basically you can turn them on or off. In this pass start count you can regulate how fast the pass is engaged. Not sure if it's, oh, now you can see better the number. So I have 1, so this is the fastest. When you go to torque sensor, you can just enable it or disable. In rim speed sensor, you type in the number of magnets. I have 2 on the back wheels, so I have 2 here. And the shift sensor, you can just switch it off, nothing more. I just got more information from ToSeven that it's possible to modify more advanced settings than these ones I showed you previously. In order to go to this more advanced menu, you need to hold up and down button till you get to this second menu. Let's try again. Yeah. So you need to type in 1, 2, 3, 4 code. Yeah. And now you can set a lot of different parameters, as you can see. So for application, speed, power, battery control, etc, etc. So I'll just scroll quickly through all the options. It will not be possible for me to explain all of them, but they are self-explanatory, like this one here, where you can see set different speed limits and power limits for different power levels. Here's the menu for the battery, where you can regulate the low cutoff voltage level. That's very handy. Here's the controller, where you can set the currents for Eco, City and Sport. By the way, the default ones were all set on 30 amps. But then I changed Eco to 10 amps and City to 20. Sport is kept on 30 amps level. Let's go further for motor. As you can see, there is a lot of options here. Pass is the same. Throttle, torque sensor, temperature sensors. So as you can see, lots and lots of options you can set yourself directly on the screen. And I haven't seen this before, neither on Bafang or CYC motors. So this is something completely new on the market. But I really like it, you don't need a computer or mobile phone. You can set everything directly on the screen. Alright, very good.